Well, the South Bay is once again topping the charts as the most expensive real estate market in the country. A new analysis from SmartAsset finds the median home price in San Jose is soaring past $1.6 million. That's a nearly 40% increase from just 5 years ago. Meanwhile, San Francisco took the second spot with the average home price sitting just below $1.2 million. For more insight into what's driving the price tag, we're joined by San Jose-based real estate agent Michelle Elliott to the 9. Thank you for joining us, Michelle.
Thank you. Good morning.
So, Michelle, the big question, what is keeping prices so expensive all the time?
So what is keeping our prices expensive? Well, first of all, San Jose is a great town, so people love to live here in San Jose. But it really is the return to office policies that we have, and some of our largest employers on the peninsula. San Jose is relatively inexpensive at $1.6 million on average compared to some of the other cities that are closer to those jobs on the peninsula, like Sunnyvale, Cupertino, and Santa Clara, which have a $2 million plus average price point.
All right, so one study shows you need to make close to $400,000 annually to buy a home in San Jose or around that. That is quite a bit of money. Who's buying these houses?
It's mostly tech workers.
Yeah.
But with our tech workers, a lot of them are putting more than 40% down. So, statistically, you might say, yes, you have to make $400,000. But in reality, when you're putting more down, you don't have to make as much money. But it's not that unusual if you're two tech workers to make about $400,000. But usually it's more around $200,000 to $300,000, and you're putting more down. So that can come from stocks, or it can come from a previous home sale. So that's where people are getting those large down payments from.
So previous home sales is one. People that are getting, working in tech that get these bonuses or stock options. So those are the people that are buying. I want to jump to this though. What about first-time home buyers? Are they able to get into the market down there that don't work in tech?
Absolutely. First-time home buyers, what we're seeing is that our first-time home buyers are older, actually. So some of our first-time home buyers, $1.5 million is our average price point for a first-time home buyer. And while that price point is tight, there's other options. So one point that we're seeing is softening in the condo market. And that is because a lot of our purchasers, our first-time home purchasers, are a little bit older. And I know they're not as interested in those condos. They want to get into a single-family home when they're a little bit older, but that is an opportunity for buyers to get into something and get on that property ladder.
All right, is anything selling right now? I mean, interest rates are high, and we've heard these stories of people dropping prices in certain areas. In San Jose right now, what is it like to sell or buy a home?
So prices are not dropping yet. So still we're seeing in the last month, we are seeing sellers get 102% of asking price. So those
Wow.
prices are still high for the moment. I know it's pretty high. That's down a little bit from 1.3% for the previous month. So there is a little bit of softening there. I will say that not every home is going over asking. That's just an average. Many homes are taking a little bit of a price reduction, but generally speaking, sellers are getting most of what they're asking. Where we're seeing the softening is average days on market. So we're seeing just about 22 days on market average in San Jose right now, which is up about 30%. So you can see that when we have a little bit of higher days on market, what you're going to get is more inventory, and that is going to be an opening for buyers. So if a property sits on the market just a little bit longer than sellers are anticipating, it may be an opportunity to negotiate.
Okay, are we seeing those bidding wars that we were seeing before?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Really? Wow. It depends on the neighborhood, maybe, or
it depends
what
on
do
the
you think?
neighborhood. It depends on the house. The houses that have the most upgrades and are the most move-in ready are the ones that we're seeing that are getting the bidding wars. If we're seeing properties that need a little bit of love, those properties are sitting just a little bit
Gotcha.
longer. But again, that is a buying opportunity, in my opinion.
Do you think we've hit the ceiling here in San Jose, San Francisco?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think there's ever really going to be a ceiling. I hate to tell you
Oh, my
that.
goodness.
So we've got great jobs and we're in
Yeah.
great proximity city, we were close to the airport. So I'm not sure. I think, California real estate, it just about doubles every 10 years since the 70s. So I don't really see a slowdown. And because San Jose is a little bit cheaper than some of the cities closer to those jobs, I think that is going to be a little bit of a safe haven for some of our buyers to kind of have a longer commute, but a little bit lower price point.
But is this only going to be San Jose? Only going to be the area for people that already are cashing on another home and using it to buy a new one? If you work a job that's not tech, you see people being able to get into that market?
Absolutely. I think we have to adjust our expectations a little bit. So you may not get everything that you want, but I think it's really important to know if you get on that property ladder, that could be you next time that's going to sell your property for a profit and then get into the home that you prefer over the first one that you purchase. So I know it's a little bit intimidating, but we say in real estate that the best time to buy a home was 10 years ago, but the second best time is today.
That's the truth in this area too, right? We see some other markets across the country that are dropping, but Bay Area, oh boy. Michelle Elliott, realtor, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up on Mornings on 2 to 9.